Hello guys, how are you? Miss you so much. Today, our title of our lesson for today is heat conduction. Heat what? Heat conduction. At beginning, let's know what is the meaning of heat. Heat is the form of energy that is important for many uses. Heat is the form of energy. It is form of energy that transfer from the higher temperature object to the lower temperature object, like your hand and the cup of tea. Okay, so we deal that the heat is a form of energy that transfer from higher temperature object to the lower temperature object. Okay, let's take an example for that. When you hold a cup of tea in your hand, you feel hot. Why? Because heat transfers from the higher temperature object to lower temperature object. So temperature move from the cup of tea, then it was hotter than your hand, which transfer to your hand, so you feel hot. Okay, what's the meaning of temperature? Temperature, it is the degree of hotness or coldness of the body. That's right. So how can we measuring the temperature? When you think in your who, your mom or your dad put something in your tongue, down your tongue, it is thermometer. The measuring device of temperature is called thermometer. So let's see what is the ability of material to conduct heat. As we see in here a hot water. Inside him a metal spoon and pencil and paper and pen of wood. Okay, let's see who can measure heat or who can the ability of the conduct of heat of all of them. Okay, heat conductors. Heat conductors, they are the materials that let heat flow. What's the meaning of heat conductors? They are the materials that let heat flow through. Example, like what, mister? It's like iron, aluminum, and copper, stainless steel. As we see in the photo, I see four rod, and at the end of all of it is a candle, fire of candle. So I saw an iron rod and copper rod and brass rod and aluminum rod. So we see who's the faster than the other, in which is heat conductors, which that let heat flow through. Okay, then we will know about heat insulators. What's the meaning of heat insulators? They are the materials that do not let heat flow through. It is otherwise heat conductors. Heat insulator do not let heat flow through. As example of wood, as glass, as plastic, paper, and wood, and rubber, and air. They are all heat insulators. Life applications on heat insulators and heat conductors. Heat insulators, the air. We using air to making an insulating glass window. Like what, mister? As we see, I see two glass. Between every two glass, we see air space. Air in this making an insulating glass window which made up of bonding two glass sheets and leaving a space filled with air between them. Why? Give reason. Why we put an air space between two glasses? To prevent leakage of heat. Prevent what? Leakage of heat. So, life application in heat conductors. We can leaving space between railway bars, as the photo. Railway bars. are made of iron. To avoid train accident where iron is good conductor of heat. So the railway bar expand and twist by heat. So we must leaving space between railway bars. Give reason why. Why we must leaving space between railway bars? Two, because railway bars expand and twist by heat to avoid train accident. To avoid train accident. So we just got about metals are different in conducting heat. Different metals differ in conducting heat where the copper it's the perfect and it's the faster conductor, the faster conductor than aluminum. The aluminum conduct heat faster than iron. So the first one, which is the faster metal which conduct heat, is copper. Then number 2 aluminum, number 3 iron. Okay, let's go about usage of heat conductors and heat insulators. What we can use heat conductors in home. We use aluminum and stainless steel. We used it in making cooking utensils. And plastic and wood are used in making the handles of cooking goods like electric iron. Then the wool. Wool is used in making heavy blankets and woolen clothes. Give reason why. Why? To keep the body warm and prevent the leakage of heat. So this was the final our lesson today. Let's summary up for it about comparison between conductors and insulators. Definition: conductors, it is the material that allow heat to flow through. About insulators, it is the material do not allow heat to flow through. Usage: conductor, the cooking pots and tea boilers. Insulator, handles of cooking pots and tea boilers. Example for the conductors: copper more than conduct heat more than aluminum. Aluminum conduct heat than iron. Insulators like air and rubber and wood.